Hello, greetings. This is me again, Zahra Jawad. Uh, so, what I had to say was that I was a truth seeker even when I was a Shia, right? Again, repeating myself. And I thought that the great people uh, were peaceful, loving. But what I found out was through the Sunni sources that this was not my prophet who wants to kill people. And we were told that not to follow things blindly, even to have debates, but in a non-violent, civilized manner, peacefully, right? Okay, so now this is what this is what I believed in, or how shall I say? This I found that only very, I admired it highly, very high, that great people, they do things peacefully. Even when you have to say the truth, say it peacefully. So that was my koshish, my struggle. But however, um, to get angry at someone, um, that's okay. I don't say not to get angry, but get angry at the uh, right person. Righteous anger is also, it's Jiddu Krishnamurti says righteous anger is also not good because all forms of these angry things are, or feelings are violent. So he takes us in a very uh, distinct way, you know, continuing to be non-violent, to show us. But when I did research on this religion against Shia Sunni, between Shia and Sunni and all this, I mean, my feelings were coming up. And since then, I've tried to neutralize myself. So this, and did I share this on my profile? I hope the sound is coming. Maybe this could be my last video. I'm not feeling well, live stream on this Islam. Because I don't see civilized human beings. And reading from Ibn Kathir about Prophet Muhammad, the Sunni sources, it was really something. I was quite shocked, quite twice I've shared it on my Facebook, quite shocked. So I will continue in a little while, just sharing on my Facebook. This could be, let's see if I'm not compelled, I'll try not to come here uh, on religion, but truth. I feel suffocated if I cannot share my feelings, things with people, but not all people. I mean, I cannot open my door for all people to come. So there may be some. I'm not saying all Muslims are like that, violent, like ISIS and all. So this was not our way. And to discuss religion, I thought we have to sit properly, civilized manner, and we have to get the training as a alim how to uh, indulge, how to participate in discussions. So And this is not to insult or pick on or attack any Muslim. It's just that I get very angry reading about the imams, what they have said, and then, feelings come up. My feelings come up. But to hurt someone else, like the Shias, it's no. Personal things are there, but not to go finding that the imams are wrong, so I should, because if the imams are wrong, then Prophet Muhammad is also wrong, right? For me. So peacefully, uh, like I can get angry, I have a limit, not to go giving death threats to the ex-Muslims and Shias. So I have been trying and failing to not get angry, to do this in a purely academic manner, like let's say the Britishers would do. I've known them, level-headed. But you see, I've sometimes seen in the parliament where British, the voices do raise, and sometimes there is that thing that comes up, anger and passion, emotions come up. However, I don't mean to hurt anyone personally or hurt anyone. Like aggression, be the aggressor. So in this case, that's why I have to say I've been trying, and because of my condition also struggle, because it's a struggle to uh, it's a struggle to do this, live in my condition, breathe. So when you don't have proper breathing, uh, you cannot imagine. God forbid. Thank God you're not in my place. When you have, when your whole patience has been squeezed out, then to see this, which is too much for me also. So I have this thing of where what I see here in this religion, Islam, I want to help out. So help me help out, right? This is what I request from you. And another thing is without fear. So when you read the Quran ayats, uh, although there are good parts in it, peace. If someone has not been violent towards you, then you cannot be violent towards them. In Surah Mumtahana, we are told this. So I was told as a Shia that the Prophet Muhammad and thereafter the Imams, um, they did everything peacefully unless they were attacked. So out of defense, they fought, defending the new religion that God had commanded Prophet Muhammad to spread. So he was sending messages like to the kings and all. Prophet Muhammad, right, when he was asked to now proclaim the message to the people. So not to violently or aggressively. God does not like the brain, it's like like loud voices and all the sound. You raise your voice. That's like the braying of a donkey. It's in one of the verses. So no, I don't mean to mock it. So whatever it is, I accept it. And seriously contemplate on it. But if some laughter, if I crack up like I used to, Bibi Sakina Sabut, 4-year-old, 3-year-old of Prophet Muhammad's great uh, granddaughter, Imam Hussein's daughter, Imam Hussein's daughter, no, great granddaughter, right? So it doesn't mean that I'm being disrespectful. And so hope you understand this. This is not to hurt anyone. It should have been purely academic, but since I'm an ex-Shia, a former Shia, purely academic, egoless, and when you find the truth, you must accept it. When we accept the wrong, we also must accept the right, the truth, which we thought was this. And now, when we see something that is false and we have believed in it as true, we also must accept that. So, how many people will be doing that? I don't know. Now we have that fear that if you leave this religion, what next? Where shall we go? Uh, we have many fears like that. Like this is the right path. If you leave Imam Hussein, who stood for humanity, unparalleled their sacrifice, and the practices, Islamic practices, and all this. Who will tell us what to do? So I've been searching on that. I don't have all the answers. If But I think if I don't know how to wash my face, better that I start from nothing than to hold on to something which I have known, which has given me how to go to the bathroom, how to wash myself, how to do wuzu, all this. No, I would rather that, well, I start from scratch. I start from zero. So people can laugh at me and say, "Oh God, you don't even know how to wash your face and all this." Well, I start. It's okay because truth is most important for me. It should not bother me that people are laughing at me or I don't even know how to wash my face. But at least you would know how to wash your face, right? It would come instinctively or intuitively. So to trust in your intuitions. And before anything else, trusting in anything else, what do you need to do? You need to trust. You need to trust in yourself, to trust in another. So, one thing I heard, I can't find, maybe I should not quote it. Maybe I heard His Highness Aga Khan saying that His Highness Aga Khan the Fourth, Prince Karim Al Hussein Ni Aga Khan. Okay, you know, I heard him say, the Ismaili Imam say to someone in an interview that we want to give the trust to the people. And that really, I love that trust to the people. So, how can you give trust to the people? This I've been contemplating on. So, it's good that you trust in yourself so that even His Highness Aga Khan, if you're Ismaili, you know, a lot of burden can be, how do you say, from his removed from him, his shoulders. Or he says it's not a burden, it's a responsibility. I took it up. Never felt that this was a burden. So we can take responsibility on our own and do the thing that is good. Humanity, compassion. Choose these things. Choose the good things in life. I hope I'm saying this properly. I'm kind of disabled. I don't know how to say it in the proper way, like the people they talk or professionally. Sorry, I'm not an American nor Westerner, but here is I can see Dr. Pillai. He says you are less than, uh, you know, none. So struggling with my English, public speaking. I don't have the ability, but still I come here. So when I see some a fellow Muslim or someone trying to influence like someone, and we all do it. No, I mean I don't want to do it, but maybe I have it in me. I don't know where it can creep up inside, so that you in a back doorway that she's leaving Islam. So sometimes, the people who come and throw stones at you, abuse you, that's even better. But those, I fear the ones who do it in a very uh, influential way, influencing you in a good way, try to get you back in this religion. So, you see, I'll be tormented. They'll try very hard to persuade me, influence me to not do this, to come back to my religion in loving, kind ways. Maybe they'll succeed. So it's only the loving, kind ways that who succeed, but without that ego. That, oh, she should be in our religion, uh, you know, but in a very honest manner. In a very honest manner. Now, the thing is that I've also, um, so I appreciate your loving kindness. The thing is that another thing is, why do human beings not have it in them to be compassionate? That we have to follow someone, we have to listen to someone. Why can't we listen to our hearts? Why can't we listen to that inner, uh, where does that inner voice, that intuition, that come from? Why have we lost it if we don't have it? Feelings for animals, oppressed, suffering of people, our fellow human beings. Do we have to follow Imam Hussein, read his life, or Prophet Muhammad to get us to feel compassion, mercy for the people, for ourselves also, how to live in a compassionate manner? Because remember, every Quran ayat starts with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. But before saying Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, we have to take refuge in Allah from shaitan. So how to be shaitan free completely? That I found out from Jiddu Krishnamurti. In a very civilized manner, he shows us. He shows us and he wants us to participate. And remember, Jiddu Krishnamurti was not a violent, lost case, far from it. Khalil Gibran has said about Jiddu Krishnamurti that, oh my God, he's a God of love, God of love. And he didn't follow any religion, any authority. So thanks to that day, that time, I found Jiddu Krishnamurti's books. Okay, so thank you for being here. And now, peacefully, please, for your own good, you can be good human beings because goodness is it a universal thing? Or why do we have, like I question myself, why do I have this streak of cruelty or unkindness? Sometimes I, you know, just put someone off like that, just brash, how do you say it? What's the word? Like in a rough manner, thoughtlessly. Oh, I'm busy. Please don't bother me now. You know, oh, Amma, please, I'm busy. My mother, late mother, uh, please leave. Don't bother me. I'm doing my homework or something. Like in that way. Why are we like that? Why can't we be good in all ways, at all times, in all circumstances? So I've contemplated on that. Then I was a truth seeker. I loved to find out what is the cause of all this. I had to go deeply, like a maybe I wouldn't put myself in any box category or define myself, but just leave it undefinable, right? Like leave love undefinable, like leave Allah undefinable. But then we love, we feel love. But when I found out that we cannot reach God in the sense that we cannot find out its essence, it was, I felt like a crazy person, like very lost in a frenzy, wanting to, no, no, I want to touch God, like a child who throws a tantrum. So this way, I became, because when even recently, Dr. Khalil Andani, when he's I found, because I'm following him, I'm a subscriber of his, I'm an admirer of his, Ismaili, and also the Ismaili thought and beliefs. They go with the 12 verse Shias about Allah being beyond anything, His creation, He, and we cannot reach Him. I don't know how to say this properly, but that we cannot realize His essence. We can't realize Him. So that made me so, still I get that feeling. Recently, Dr. Khalil Andani again had a video, and I was watching that. Part of it I couldn't understand because he's a Harvard, uh, graduate, PhD, and his English is very high for me, I must say, even though I've studied in London, but still. So, but what I gathered is that it's the same as our Shia 12er about Allah. So that really gets to me. Now, being a truth seeker, I've had to put my ego aside, trying to search for the truth, even questioning my own religion. So I'm really sorry if you find me disrespecting the Imams at times, Imam Hussein or Prophet Muhammad, um, or going funny at times, right? So if you are sincere, let's see if I have, like Jiddu Krishnamurti said, if we have 10 people who are sincere, we can change the world by our own example, not by bringing things out here. Uh, Maybe you can inspire someone, um, but remember, we have to consider those people also who are bedridden. We stand for them too, who are unable to inspire people. And so I have to check myself. Who am I? Today, if I've learned English, uh, this is not my mother tongue and it's internationally known now, English. What if that other person cannot speak in English? Have to consider, you see, would I think I'm successful? I'm inspiring you, I'm helping the people? No. As a Shia, the oppressed, feeling my feelings for the oppressed, for those who don't have a voice, for those who don't have a voice, who are unable to use social media. Uh, we stand for them. I hope I can be a voice for them. I'm not leaving them behind. I'm little, not nothing, and yet in sufferance, in weakness, in negativity, whatever is contaminating or plaguing us, I'm with such people, underdogs. You know what my there's a saying, I don't know, it's attributed to Mother Teresa. I'm not sure. Help the underdogs and all this. So just because I'm here doesn't make me a great person. I'm like you people. I get angry. I get upset. I raise my voice. It's like the braying of the donkey, the Quran ayat says. God doesn't like it. My voice sometimes is not soft and gentle when I get into this. Islam showing you. It gets harsh, right? Another thing is, as for myself, my opinion, and my contemplations. I hope I'm not giving my opinion, but seeing through the thing of the truth, universal truth. You all are in this. It's not only me and my voice. And those who cannot be here, I stand for you too. So, the universal voice, the universal truth. Uh, then I realized that this Quran, although having great some insights into life and science, and someone would say relativity of Einstein, the good things, it also has very violent verses. The hell is terribly, terribly horrifying. And if that is the case, then that if that is the truth, I accept it because I accepted it as a Shia. So how to balance it that when when you read the Quran ayats, you should not be in fear of those terrible, horrifying, nightmarish verses. They should not affect you when you read about the truth in the verses. Like some truth that said, no, no, not the truth of hell, but, like following Prophet Muhammad, seeing that this is the truth in its entirety. So having that balance was very difficult. And not everyone is a true Shia, practicing Shia. So if I was not doing my job, in the grave, the punishments, snakes will come in every strand of my hair, feeling guilty and all this. So how to bring that balance, right? This also I have been contemplating on, so that the fear does not get to our this. No, this is the truth. This contemplating on that. I have been. They love them more than Allah. So now where shall we start? Another thing, I've so please, this is for your betterment, for my betterment. Um, Another thing was that Quran side says that these pagan idol worshippers were very violent and jahil, ignorant. You know, the what do you call it? The pre-Islamic jahilat time, ignorant time. They used to fight and nafsa nafsi, egoistic fights and all this. And they used to bury their infant daughters alive, things like that. Then I realized somewhere, I cannot pinpoint what made me, but made me think like this, that it comes from one side. Maybe Hazrat Dawood also, he listened to one side and he started to give a judgment. So that was not fair. Then I realized that, such strong, okay, the good idol worship, good Jews, good Christians, but there are also very bad ones. And isn't it unfair to them and the idol worshippers? And of course, having no partners with Allah. So, so when finding some discrepancies in the Quran ayats, in Surah Azab, and all this, I started to wonder: is it fair? Can I trust in these ayats, which are against idol worshippers? You see, if you go to now Hindu script, it's Kurukshetra even. It's there. You see, Duryodhan and whoever from the Kurukshetra, it's their Hindus with their thing, and how Krishna is with them also, given them his army. So we say Rahman, Rahim, but he's with Arjun. But the question of this thing, that is it unfair to say this against idol worshippers when you yourself, then I found out that, for example, I can't put it succinctly, so I will be giving examples. In Surah 6, verse 148, those who give partners to Allah will say, if Allah had wished, we should not have given partners to Him, nor would our fathers. You see, here it says, if Allah had wished. So please look at this. But no, Prophet Muhammad's Allah, the Quran states that no, Allah has not given any um, authority permitting partners to be given to Allah. But these associators, polytheists, are saying if Allah had wished, and they are what we would not have given partners. In the end, what happens? Yeah, do nothing but lie. Don't you think this is unfair to the polytheists? So we, as Muslims, as Shias, as Sunnis, have jumped to the conclusion that Allah never sent any authority. for partners to be associated with him. And they even say, no, nor would our fathers. Like this is not just conjecture, guesswork from our forefathers that we are following blindly. So I had to do this kind of research, finding, do you see it? Isn't it unfair? Sorry, due to my health, I'm compelled. I cannot fast or stop anything habitual. So I apologize greatly. No, I don't mean any disrespect. In fact, when I was not well in Karachi, I asked my Shia religious scholar gave me a dua to recite, and I said, "Well, can I recite this?" He said, "Recite it like when you're while smoking." It was from the Quran, so I said, "I'm not because I'm not feeling well. Like in severe cases, you know that Quran ayat in Surah Maida, you can." So because my case was severe, he said, "Recite it," because I'm suffering a lot from inside, and I can't stop myself. Very restless. So I don't mean to be like disrespectful that I don't have I haven't covered my head or I haven't done wuzu or that I've lighted something or I'm drinking tea while reading the Quran ayats. So please understand, even my Shia uh, religious scholar who I took help from, a dua from, he gave me from the Quran ayat I've forgotten. Uh, but it had samawati wal earth, like whoever does evil on earth, in the sky, please help me, like, a prayer for myself from the Quran. So he said you can do it sitting, standing, whether you wear a head scarf or not, whether you're eating. No, you just keep saying this. It doesn't matter because my case was severe. My health was bad, very, very severely bad. Okay, so I'm not, don't mean to be disrespectful, and I cannot stop myself. So hope you understand that. So did their ancestors argue falsely? Okay, this is, I hope you can see this, Surah 6 of 148. I've taken it from the multilingual Quran, some from Quran.com, some from other Qurans, and made this note out of, put it in my notes. Nor should we have had any taboos. So did the ancestors argue falsely? We are told that those who give partners to Allah will say, if Allah had wished, we should not have given partners to Him, nor would our fathers, nor should we have had any taboos. So did our ancestors argue falsely until they tasted of our wrath. Say, have you any certain knowledge? So they are blamed for this. If so, produce it before us. You follow nothing but conjecture. You do nothing but lie. So recently, I was also asking, it got me really mad and disrespect. uh, if you say we have been disrespectful towards Prophet Muhammad and the Imams, then Quran Surah 2 Ayat 130 says, and who would be averse to the religion of Abraham? But you see, Abraham himself was averse to idol worshippers. He broke some, in the Quran, it's given ayats. He broke the idols. and he left the big one alone to, teach them, show them. He had to do this, right? Abraham had to break the idols, the other idols, and leave out the chief idol to show them. Would that not be disrespectful? And also here I found another ayat. I hope we all know about that ayat. That's a very famous one, that Abraham broke the idols. But this may have escaped us, which it escaped me also. I didn't remember this one. Surah Baqarah ayat 130. And who would be averse to the religion of Abraham except one who makes a fool of himself? So those people are even called fools. And some translations are like abase their own selves, they're bringing it down. Some translations, I confess, I know this, some translations say fool, make a fool of themselves, meaning some say that, not meaning, but some say that in translation, that they abase their own selves, they bring it down by being averse to the religion of Abraham, which is one God, and by worshiping idols and having partners with God. Oh, this is what I thought would be abasing your own self, like bringing your own self down. But you can never bring yourself up to the level of God realization in Islam. That point to be considered. You can only bring yourself up to be insan kamil, the highest form of human. But in Hinduism and other Buddhists and all, you can have that God realization. And Christianity, Jesus Christ says that the kingdom of God is within you. So Imam Ali says that the whole, you consider yourself a small person or human being, but the whole universe is in you. But Allah's God is not. We can never be God realized. God is not in us. Whatever God realization means, maybe you'll say God realization means that we become the highest form that we are brought here to be, what is our birthright. Not to claim divinity, but to claim as being the best human beings. The best as a Shia, God knows how to put it. Sorry for that. So now, okay, I'll cut myself short. Surah 9, just to show you how I contemplate in one side and the other side. Surah Tawbah, ayah 24. This ayah says, O Muhammad, if your fathers, your sons, your brothers, your wives, your relatives, wealth which you have obtained, commerce wherein you fear decline, and dwellings with which you are pleased, are more beloved to you than Allah and His Messenger and jihad, striving in the cause, in His cause, in God's cause, then wait until Allah executes His command. Meaning a command could come where God knows what will happen to them. And Allah does not guide the defiantly disobedient people. You see, you have to obey Allah and His Messenger. So what will happen to you? It's very, very strong. So again, I would ask you to empty yourselves from any kind of influence, conditioning, religious, what our parents were, what they are, uh, what we follow. Allah does not guide the defiantly disobedient people. So you have to here love Allah and His Messenger and jihad, striving in His cause, more than, or no, equal to, like obtain pleased are more beloved to you than Allah. So they should not be more beloved, meaning they can be equal, or Allah has to be loved more, I think. Please look at this. I'm not trying to put my own words in it and add something to it, but just explain what it says here. Add my words in this or try to deceive you or cheat you. No, I would not want such a thing. May I die before I cheat another. Say, O Muhammad. So you see, and there in another ayat it says, Surah Baqarah, it's 165. Yet there are men who take for worship others besides Allah as equal with Allah. They love them as they should love Allah. But those of faith are overflowing in their love for Allah. How? How will you know them? Because you have to put everything aside, love or equal when Allah and His Messenger and jihad becomes equal to the love for your fathers, your sons, your brothers, your wives, your relatives, your wealth, your commerce, meaning your occupation, your profession, your dwellings. So your love has to be for them equal to your love for Allah and His Messenger and jihad, striving in His cause. So what Rasulullah, now this ayat has been telling you, right, that you equally what you love here, your relatives, whatever you have obtained and where you live, should be equal to your love for Allah and His Messenger and striving in His cause. Then what will happen to you? You are not defiantly disobedient people. Then you are believers. Is this fair to the idol worshippers or the polytheists? Because, why am I asking this question? Because the ayat against them is here in Surah Baqarah, verse 165. Yet there are men who take for worship others besides Allah as equal with Allah. They love them as they should love Allah. One side has come. We don't know the other side. So that's why I don't believe in, I realized that I should not believe in a book like this. You see? Why? I don't believe that it's coming from one side, but later on, the same book will make you love, not only love more Allah and His Messenger, but also jihad and also obey them in every matter. And when they decide a certain thing for you, like they decided in Surah Ahzab for Zainab bin Josh to marry Zaid, reluctantly she had to, you have no say in that. And if you go against it, you are disobedient and you'll be lost. So even your marriage partner, if Rasulullah is alive and he says, he chooses your marriage partner, you have no say in it. This is another point, right? So coming to what point? That not because I want to be disobedient, that I was forced by Rasulullah, I would accept him, I would obey him if I'm a believer. When I was a believer, Shia, if Rasulullah said jump, I would jump. If Rasulullah said, get married to this person, I would get married to this person. But then what happened in Surah Azab, which got me thinking, the marriage broke. The marriage was not working between Zaid and Zainab bin Josh, Zaid bin Harith. All those blessings of the messenger, when he blesses a marriage, what happens? When you're cursed, when your marriage is cursed, what happens? It shouldn't work. When your life is cursed, it shouldn't work. We are told when Allah and His Messenger not only say something, but if they bless you, you get the blessings, what happens? It has to work. But the marriage, Rasulullah being present at that time, the mercy, he's been authorized, he's been sent here as a mercy to all, to the universe, to all mankind. Quran has been sent down as a mercy to mankind, but Rasulullah has been sent down as a mercy to all universes, worlds. What happened? Why have we not considered that? Zainab and Zaid marriage didn't work. In other words, where did the blessing of Allah and His Messenger go? When they obeyed them, when they obeyed the decision reluctantly. Zainab was not interested in Zaid. You see, I would marry the one Allah and His Messenger have decided many, many years. I used to pray to God. If God tells me in the dream, like we are told, He communicates, taking istikharas and all. I should not go against Allah and His Messenger's decision. So that's why the blessings, because that marriage is going to work. I can keep my feelings aside and get married to the person whom Allah and His Messenger have asked me to get married to. So that we have peaceful house, we have children whom we can bring up in Islam to do good for the people and be blessed. Our children will be blessed, right? But the marriage did not work. In Surah Azab, even though we are told that yes, Rasulullah, but the marriage was not working. Rasulullah told Zaid, fear Allah and keep your wife. Zaid didn't divorce her. Zaid went home and lived with Zainab bin Josh. But what are we told later? That a divorce took place. He himself, he knew that the divorce will take place and that he will have to marry Zainab, his ex-wife, his son's adopted son's ex-wife. And he feared people because why did he fear people? The starting verse, beginning verse of Surah Azab says, do not fear the people, disbelievers or hypocrites. Why did you fear Rasulullah? Why did you fear? So all this wasn't logically, wasn't settling in me. So this, now, after that wasn't settling, then I thought these were very strong and unfair ayats against the polytheists. Because you see, Surah Tawbah, ayat 24, says that you have to make Allah and His Messenger and jihad as your beloved, more beloved to you than, like, you see how it's put. How could you miss this? So you have to love Allah and His Messenger and jihad. But the polity is, okay, the way it's put here as equal with Allah, first, to make you averse to them. You see now so many ayats of polytheism, and it's unforgivable sin to have partners with Allah. Without authority or with authority, I don't know. Let's say I'm not sure right now. To take the Shia side, what with authority? Because there is one in Surah Takwir who has authority, who is very equal to Allah and, you know, possessor of power, in power and all this. Equal with Allah, at the same level, secure. Surah Takwir ayat. What am I to do? Who am I to believe in? Who am I to trust? But here, there's so many ayats in the Quran will make you what? Averse to idol worshippers? Averse to idol worshippers. And who would be averse to the religion of Abraham? Abraham himself made you averse to idol worshippers. Polytheists, those also who associate partners like protectors, that we worship them to get close to Allah. In Surah Zumar, we are told, one who makes a fool of himself. So I put a emoji, quite shocking. His head is full of God knows what. It, like fool, like our heads are full of hay. Our brains, we don't have. We are foolish people, or they are foolish people. The ones who are averse to Abraham's religion, right? Another thing is, okay, something is coming up, so I'll cut myself short here. There was an ayat here. Allah is the creator or is Allah the constructor? I found an ayat. I was reading the Quran. Sorry, there's some, my stomach is half empty or something. I haven't eaten properly, so there'll be sounds coming. We send before you accept the men who, so ask the people of the message if you do not know. Here also the Shias we are told that the Ahl Bayt, Surah Nahl, verse 43. But I'll come to this later. So ask the people of the message if you do not know. We sent not before you except men to whom we revealed our message. Before you. So who is before Rasulullah? The Ahlul Bayt? Anyhow, meaning his progeny, Rasulullah's progeny. Where is it in Naziyat? I found this ayat. Is God the constructor or is it God the creator? I didn't want to come here. Actually, I wanted to say this is the last time I'm coming here. Not many people are following me. God knows. And much, I cannot say right now. Surah 79, 20, verse 27. Are you a more difficult creation, or is the heaven? He, Allah, constructed it. Are you a more difficult creation? You see, you want me to show you here? I'll take a slight break and come back. Stream has resumed. Sorry to keep you waiting. You see why what happened to me was I was reading all these ayats, Surah Naba. It says that again. It tells the polytheists like God, who can be equal to a creator like Him. Have you ever seen someone other than Him creating, or along with Him creating such a great creation? Sorry, I have to put it this way. My tone turns kind of funny. But okay, let me say it this way, right? Allah says in Surah Naba. Here I checked the word, it's not even make, because make I found in another ayat, searching earlier on morning uh, before going to sleep, frantically searching for truth in the ayats. Surah Naba says, Surah Naba. No. Surah Namal? No. I think oh God, did I not save Surah Nasiyat, Surah, let me, oh God, I didn't save here. Surah Naba or somewhere, it says that, he's arguing with, he's giving his, he's giving his reasons. Such a great creator he is. Can anyone, but if you put it like this for the idol polytheists, he's the creator, he's the maintainer. About what are they asking one another? About the great news? Okay, disagreement. Oh no, they're going to know. Is it Surah Naba? Made the night as clothing and made the day for livelihood and constructed above you 7 strong heavens. The word is banaina, but banaina. And what's this surah? This is 78 verse 12. No, I don't know how to pronounce this. And we constructed, not created, remember, not even made. Made has another word, Arabic word. I've checked. And Iram of lofty pillars in Surah Fajr. None. There was none like one who created or a construct. No, it doesn't say. It just says in Surah Fajr, Iram or Iram of lofty pillars. Such a city they made like no other in this world. So we come back to constructed now. Above you 7 strong heavens. Khalq nahi kiya hai, khalq. Please note. And made therein burning lamp, set down rain. Maybe some other, okay. I have to see, where did I find it where he's arguing? Surah Namal. God is arguing, God is saying, more precisely, is he not best who created the heavens and the earth and sent down for you rain from the sky, causing to grow thereby gardens of joyful beauty, which you could not otherwise have grown, the trees thereof? Is there a deity with Allah? Is there a deity with Allah? It's Surah Namal, Ayat 60, 27th chapter of the Quran. Khalq likha hai na, it is written khalq in Arabic, not constructed. So uh, in Surah Namal, please open Surah Namal, ayat 60. You see, here it says, it doesn't say khalq, it you khalq and creation. He constructed it, the heaven, or creation, a more difficult are you? Meaning, are you more difficult creation? About you, he says, creation khalq. But about heaven, he says, he constructed it. And also open Surah Namal, ayat 60. I will show you. It can show you, the ayat can show you that this is khalq. So, is there a deity with Allah? With Allah. There surely is someone with Allah in Surah Takwir, we are told, right? No, but they are a people who ascribe equals to Him. So this Allah was so proud. Oh, sorry. In my opinion, like, wouldn't you say it's unfair to the idol worshippers or the polytheists? Is He not best who made the earth? Made the earth. See, made is ja'al, this word. You want, sorry, excuse me. I have to pause it here because here I want to see your comments. That's why it's on. See, ja'ala, ja'ala is made, not even constructed, not even khalqed, yani khalq, right? Created in English. Surah Namal. So comparing the ayats, this is the kind of reasoning Allah is giving the polytheists. Is He not best who made the earth a stable ground and placed within it rivers and made for it firmly set mountains and placed between the two seas a barrier? Is there a deity with Allah? No, but most of them do not know. Is there a deity with Allah? Open, and it goes on, maybe. Is He not best who responds to the desperate one who, when he calls upon Him and removes evil and makes you inheritors of the earth? Is there a deity with Allah? Little do you remember. Little do you remember. Little did I remember. Surah Takwir. There is a messenger with Allah. He's not called a deity. He's not called a deity. He's called a messenger. I don't want to lose this ayat. I want your eyes to be set on this. After having read Surah Namal, I said, Oh Lord of truth, help me. How will I be finding the truth? Is this wrong way of saying against polytheists that I'm the best creator? Is there a deity with Allah? And I'm the all powerful? He should have said, is there a messenger with Allah who is most powerful? Let me show you. Surah Takwir. I'm not showing you here. I want your eyes to be fixed on this. Sorry, this hasn't loaded. This is Surah 79, verse 27. So I have to go to Surah Taqweer for ayat 19, ayat 20 or ayat 19. So, who is possessed of power and with 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 the owner of the throne secure. Is there a deity with Allah? Surah Namal ayat. And how is Allah is a constructor? You know what a constructor is? Or is he a khalqar, creator? Khalqar. Huh? Tell me. Since no one perhaps was able to bring this out, I want to show you this. Now I can go to Surah Taqweer, but if you have Windows, you can open to Surah Taqweer. So there in Surah Namal, which ayat was it? How shall I show you? I should put these ayats together, but for the I have to be Surah Taqweer ayat. No, there is no deity with Allah, but there is a messenger with Allah. Surah Taqweer, 20th verse of Surah Taqweer, who is possessed of power and with, please don't miss this, with the owner of the throne secure. No, there is no deity with Allah, but here we are told that there is someone, possessor of power, a messenger with Allah. Let me show you the previous ayat. One mighty and held in honor with the Lord of the throne. Abul Ala Maududi's translation of this 20th verse. You see, in Surah Taqweer, sorry, the page has not loaded properly. Surah Taqweer, ayat 19, we are told that indeed the Quran, oh, I'm not reading Sahih International because here it's not put properly, a word conveyed by a noble messenger. It has been explained but not put word by word to what this ayat says. Verily, this is the word of a noble messenger, message bearer. What? Verily, this is the word of a noble message bearer, right? Rasulun Kareem. Okay, but he's a word of a noble message bearer. He's a messenger, right? Honorable, most honorable messenger. Then verse 20 of Surah Taqweer says, who is, he is messenger, most noble messenger, who is possessed of power, not Allah, who is possessed of power, with the owner of the throne secure, with, in the, with, in the. No, there is no deity with Allah. No, there is no deity with Allah. But there is a messenger with Allah, with the owner of the throne. There it says, with the owner of the throne. If it had put Allah, you'd have had a great direct, your brain would take it, your mind would say, excuse me. But it didn't, because that's not the way it is put in Surah Taqweer, verse 20, with Allah, with the owner of the throne. So Surah Namal What was the ayat here? I just have to check again. In Surah Namal, what was the ayat? Have I preserved it? What was the ayat number? Sorry. 62, verse. See, I have to be careless. I show you very transparent. You can come and kill me. You can, if you, from this keyboard, you can see where I live. Very careless. Um, is he not best who responds to the desperate one when he calls upon him and removes evil? Is there a deity with Allah? Little do you remember. When I continue, Quran.com, thank you. When I continue, very organized. You can even tap here and get the Arabic translation, reading in the ayat, or this is ayat 60, this is the previous one in Surah, forget because at-Tawbah here, because of not loading properly, Surah Namal, 27, Surah of the Quran, verse 61. Please have a look at this. Yesterday I was going to cow out of this. How do you say it? Early morning. I said, no, no, let it be. I don't know what the truth is. How can I fight this? I mean, fight in the sense that how am I going to show you in a peaceful manner, academically? So this is, let me not, Quran.com, I want you to see also the website I'm using. But please don't get this thing confused. It's Surah Namal. This page hasn't loaded. It's not Surah Tawbah. Khalq, it says, right? Where is it? No, it's beyond this. It's, which ayat is this? Where does 60 from Surah Namal? It says Khalq. Do you see this word Khalq here? Has created the heavens and the earth. Here it says has created the heavens and the earth. In the end, what does it say? Last few. Is there a deity with Allah? No, but they are a people who ascribe equals to Him. What argument does he give to the polytheists? More precisely, is he not best who created the heavens and the earth and sent down for you rain from the sky, causing to grow thereby gardens of joyful beauty, which you could not otherwise have grown, the trees thereof? Is there a deity with Allah? No, but they are a people who ascribe equals to him. I was like, how in the world am I going to show? No, no, let it be this religion. Uh, He's the creator. And even if, like Hindus now say, Vishnu, well, Vishnu is maintainer, you're going to say, well, you've divided your gods. You've done a great injustice. There's only one Allah. Khalqul Azim. How in the world, excuse me, how in the world am I going to prove this against the Khalqul Azim? You have said, you know, La ilaha illallah, Tawheed, Allah's oneness, Allah's unity. Please don't divide Allah. Please don't associate even partners with Allah. Without His authority, Shias will say, but Sunnis will say, do not even associate partners with Allah. He has not sent down any authority. So yesterday morning, I was like, oh my God, I give it, I give up, I give in. But guess what? Some this time, I don't know. I went on reading. Next surah, I went to, someone said surah, a voice said, go to surah, some namal. Then I was like, what? Yes, is this the voice of Imam Mahdi, right? Our 12th Imam? Go to Surah Namal. Surah Namal hai na? 27th, yeah. Surah Namal, 27th chapter of the Quran, verse 60. Oh my God. And I'm like, okay. So I found a slight error. इधर तो ये कहते हैं कि खल्कुल अजीम हूँ मैं, कोई मेरे जैसा नहीं है, कोई मेरे जैसा नहीं है. There is there कोई है जो मेरे जैसा हो या मेरे साथ हो, एक कोई मूर्ति मेरे साथ हो. कोई ऐसा नहीं है जो अल्लाह मेरे साथ हो, कोई खुदा मेरे साथ हो. खुदा, deity. क्या बोलते हैं इधर अरबिक में? Now, no one is there. No one is there who could be with me, a God with me. But do you not remember that there's, okay, he's not the creator, this messenger. In Surah Taqweer, he's the powerful, possessor of power. Here, they're appealing to our mind, our reasoning. Could there be a creator who created the heavens and the earth, sent down for you rain from the sky? All this, right? Maintainer. How do you people swerve from justice? Meaning hold equal to a great creator, the originator, the creator. Is he not best who made the earth, made, not constructed, made the earth a stable ground and placed within it rivers and made for it firmly set mountains and placed between the two seas a barrier? Is there a deity? Is there a God with Allah? No, but most of them do not know. He's the originator of all this. He's the creator. Is he not best who responds to the desperate one who, when he calls upon him and removes evil and makes you inheritors of the earth? Is there a deity with Allah? Little do you remember. Okay, I know there's one messenger with Allah, possessor of power, with the Lord of the throne, who is Allah, meaning, in other words, secure in position. Secure, right? So then we have one. I go back to Shia Islam. This is outstanding, brilliant. No, appeals to reason. Allah ek hai. There's no one with Allah, no other God with Allah. Please don't put a God with Allah, the creator, the best creator, the one who responds to your desperate cries, the one who sends down rain from the sky, the one who has made, created the heavens and the earth, the originator, he who has set two seas, between these two seas a barrier. This is all the Surah Namal, 27th chapter, verses 60, 61, 62, like that, right? And is there a deity then? So he's appealing to the polytheists. I went searching. To my surprise, what I find is a little bit of a problem here in this ayat, this other ayat. So whether I remember Surah Takwir, that there's a messenger, secure, possessor of power, secure with the owner of the throne. What do I? Let me see if I can find something else. Naziyat. Are you a more difficult creation, or is the heaven? He, Allah, i.e. Allah. Well put. Say International, I agree. He is constructed it. Now, who else could have constructed? Constructed? We say khalq, creator. Can he be a constructor? How come here he's made a mistake here? He cannot be a constructor. You see, the word here is not khalq. Let me just take out my mic.
بناها
Banaha.
بناها.
It's not khalq, it's banaha. And even below this is put, he constructed it, the heaven. Or creation, a more difficult are you. Khalq is put there, but here it is put banaha, constructed. Two different things, two different words. You know what a constructor is? When you construct something. So there you wouldn't you say, I will, I'm not going to construction. What happens when you, meaning the action of building something, typically a large structure, the creation of an abstract entity. You know, the creation of an abstract entity. Language plays a large part in our construction of reality. But construction of heaven. Now, the definition, Google search has made it difficult. Creation of a, he doesn't, he could have said, because he uses creation. So, you see, he has to be clear. Would now dictionary, Oxford Dictionary, make it easy for us or define what is construction? Creation of an abstract entity would be that he constructed the heavens, and thus, what do the Imam say? Right? What do the Imam say? Multilingual. Please bear with me. Multilingual Quran. I haven't checked this. So going like this, it might take time because you see, uh, I'm not prepared for all this. Just sharing as I go on and what I have my findings. So we go to Naziat. These are shorter ayats. What are you? Are you the more difficult to create or heaven above? Allah had constructed it. This verse draws attention to the insignificance of pride and arrogance man displays in his ignorance and thoughtlessness. The whole universe, which willingly or unwillingly submits to his will, shall disappear at his command. So man has no ability whatsoever to avoid that which Allah wills. Nothing about construction here. What are you more difficult to create? Yes, khalq is there in Arabic in the ayat. Or the heaven above Allah. And then they put a question mark here, right? A question mark there, perhaps. Allah had constructed it. Can we put it like this that Allah has constructed it? Okay, I don't know. But why don't I know? Because I'm the kind of person who finds these things quite and wants to go into detail, finds khalq and construction different words and made also different. Now I have to, when I see these things, I have to go to the root of the problem or the word. You see what I found here and other places. Did I find it? So nothing about the construction. What did I find in Surah Naba? Concerning what are they disputing? Uh, concerning the great news about which they cannot agree. Verily, they shall soon come to know. Verily, verily, they shall soon come to know. Have we not made the earth as a wide expanse? Made, the word made is used here. Maybe it's khalq. Refer to the commentary of Rad, verse 3 and 4, Hamim, verse 9, and Hijr, verse Hamim, verse 9 and 10, Hijr, verse 19, Nahl, verse 15, Mominun, verse 17, Furqan 61, Azab, all this, right? And for the expanse of the earth, mountains, seven heavens, and the sun. The spacious expanse of this earth and the rain and the abundant harvest, the succession of night and day. Before I forget, Samawati can be also sky. Did he create the sky? Sky is just a empty space. So that also I had to do all this research. Mountains, seven heavens, and the sun. The spacious expanse of the earth. the rain, and the abundant harvest, the succession of night and day, firmaments above their splendid lights are the signs of Allah. And these are great signs, Khalq, with which man, I mean, it's a sign of Allah. And Allah is great. So, what will the signs of Allah be? Great or less than great, with which man is affiliated. These point to a future life. The universe and the laws governing the universe have been created to serve man in his physical, mental, and spiritual endeavors, on the basis of which Allah shall sort out good and evil on these bases. And if you tell me Allah has constructed something, what am I to do? I was shocked because these creations. What do? They have an effect on men, human beings. Physical, serving man in his physical, mental, and spiritual endeavors, the universe and the laws governing the universe. Please see this and pay attention and contemplate. And made your sleep for rest, night covering. Okay, so produce where corn and produce therewith gardens of the trumpet shall be sounded, and you shall come from forth its crowds. Sorry, excuse me. And the heavens shall be opened as if there were doors, and the mountains shall vanish as if they were a mirage. That's better. Truly, hell is a place of ambush. Anything else for the transgressors, a place of destination. You don't want to go to hell. Dwell therein for ages. Nothing cool. A fluid, dark, murky, intensely cold, a fitting recompense for them, for that they used to not to fear any account for their deeds, but they impudently treated our signs as false, and all things have we preserved on record. So taste your. So these are the punishment. I mean, for your fruits, for increase shall be grant. So this is kind of terrible. The way it is put. So taste you the fruits of your deeds. Well, when I was a Shia, I wouldn't say yes. As you know, verily for the righteous there will be a fulfillment of the heart's desires. Garden enclosed in grapevines and voluptuous women of equal age. I really, this makes me a little. Amir Masid says, go to a doctor. No vanity shall they hear therein, nor untruth. Recompense from thy Lord, a gift amply sufficient. Thank you, Amir Masid. I have been to the doctor a long time ago, and I have spoken to them, and we agreed on something that we agreed on. From the Lord of the heavens and the earth and all between, Allah most gracious, none shall have a power to argue with him. The day that the spirit and angels will stand forth in ranks, permitted to speak. I mean, no one will be until Allah allows and all this. So I have to be fast. Sorry, I have to cut myself. This is what it is. And then, no, but it's in Naziyat that he says, by the angels who tear out the souls of the wicked with violence, by those who gently draw out the souls of the blessed. See, God is taking help from the angels to do this. What He has created, original creator, but then now He has to use. Where are the deities with Him? De- so, wouldn't it be wrong to ask such a question, such a way to the polytheists? Because you see, by the angels now, the Quran swears His words, God's words coming from the messenger. Two messengers, one is angel Gabriel to the heart of Prophet Muhammad, and then Prophet Muhammad conveys to the people by the angels who tear out the souls of the wicked with the violence, by those who gently draw out the souls of the blessed, they gently of the blessed, and by those who guide along on errands of mercy. Sorry, I don't understand your Urdu or what this in. Please type in English. Amir Masid. And I'm here peacefully as an academic. If you translate what I said, you will be shocked. Please translate it yourself. And you want to shock me, so translate it yourself. Such a Muslim, you are what kind of a believer you are? I'm doing this academically, showing a truth seeker. Please, you want to laugh at, you see, a person like you tormenting a truth seeker just would show me, would disillusion me about this, which language you understand. I only can read the English language, only English. What is the point you are putting here? Because I can go to the Arabic Quran and it's given me word by word. You see? So do you understand Arabic? So Surah Namal, okay, I've done this. Do you understand Arabic? Put what I said and translate. No, I don't have time for your nonsense here against me, tormenting me. You see, this is what Prophet Muhammad must have taught you. You think that Prophet Muhammad has taught you, do you have any children? I don't have to answer that. So it's a shame that if you think this Prophet Muhammad has taught you this to torment people, academically coming for your, for the people, others, those who care. If you're not interested in this, you don't have to come here. Why will you want to marry my daughter? I will marry your daughter, watch. What kind of a thing is this? Where do you come from? Are you a Muslim, Momin? No Momin would do this. I was a Shia and I know that I would never do this. I will make her a Muslim. Okay, no, you don't have the right to make anyone a Muslim. Who has given you the right to impose your religion on others? Prophet Muhammad or your Islam? Like Prophet Muhammad married Aisha at the age of 6. She was 6 years old. Yes, Prophet Muhammad married Aisha at the age of 9. Is your daughter 9? I will marry your daughter. Are you Prophet Muhammad? Are you his Sahaba? Do you have authority over my daughter? Do you have authority over the parents? Huh? Because God doesn't say that. In the Quran, God says first Allah and then the parents. You have to ask me first. I'm the mother. God says first me and then honor along with him after his name, meaning honor the parents. If your daughter wants to marry me, you can't stop her. Uh, like mother, like daughter, I don't think my daughter would want to marry you. So I will not want to stop her, but I don't think she will be such a to marry you. I hope not. Please, this is not a personal attack. I never said anything to you about your daughter. I so just you are getting too much attention here. You see, the others. This is a very fragile point that I've been trying to convey academically. So, you would you go to a classroom and do this kind of a thing? Well, this is not a classroom, but it's a educational for educational purposes. You have been very personal to me. I was never. Do not lie. When was I personal to you? You have been coming here and saying things against me, my mother, my father. Let me remind you and all the people, if they are. I get all this. How have I been personal to you? Please explain. Give your proof if you are truthful, because you did it first. What did I do first? Did I say anything against your father, like you have, against my mother being in hell? When you lie about the Quran, that is very personal. I'm not lying about the Quran. The Quran is better than my entire family. Yes, and you would want to kill me. Of course, it says here that you are supposed to love the Quran. You are supposed to do jihad. You wouldn't want to kill me. Excuse me, I'm not lying against the Quran. I would laugh at you only. I'm not lying against your Quran. I'm just showing how the Quran has lied against polytheists and others, and how unjustly putting the blame on polytheists. Are you going to decide to say who will be a comedian? Anyways, I don't have time for you. You can go on. I'll just don't need to receive your uh, unjust. You want to save the Quran? Then please bring your proof here. Defend the Quran. Is your dad a Shia? It has nothing to do with you. Tell me your dad's name. Everyone knows my father's name through my videos. So if you want to, would you like to? Okay, I think you would like to talk about the Quran. I'm an ex-Shia as well. Amir Saeed Maseed says he's an ex-Shia as well, but then why would you want to put my mother in hell? Would you like to tell me where I have lied about the Quran? Amir Maseed, sorry. I'm from Afghanistan. Okay, welcome. Uh, let's not be personal about this. The Quran, the way I'm bringing out the verses, trying to show you where there are contradictions and discrepancies in the Quran and where it has been unjust to the believers, to the polytheists, and where it has been unjust to the Jews and to the Christians, and where I have failed to understand some ayats which made me an ex-Shia. You see? So if you are an ex-Shia, welcome. Uh, uh, I wish best for your country, even. God bless Afghanistan. I wish you prosperity. I wish you peace. Amir Masjid. Be a Sunni, then you will understand the Quran. I looked at the Quran through the Sunni way too, both ways. I looked at even my Shia religion through the Sunni eyes. So I've already done that when I was in Karachi, when I was doing research between Shia, Sunni, Islam. Not people, Islam itself. Shia, Sunni, Islam. So I do not want to say Shia, Sunni Muslims here when I'm doing the academic work. So you are Pakistani? I thought you from Iran. No, I'm from my father, great grandfather, Emirat. I'm from UAE, United Arab Emirates. But I've lived in Pakistan. My mother was a Pakistani Irani. From her mother's side, Khoja Sindhi from her father's side, Pakistani. Uh, so I wish you the best. But I'm not lying against the Quran. I'm not lying. I'm trying to show you if you can. Do you have that ability to even see this and then you can listen? Okay. Are you saying? Are you listening? Do you? If you can bring a friend who can look at this. If the Mahdi comes and takes over the world, will you become a Muslim? Uh, no, not like that, taking over the world. I don't believe in taking over worlds and all this. Sorry, I already, if you had heard me earlier on, I said that, you see, this book has come from one side and then it has given a lie, and the way it reasons against polytheists that God is the best creator. And then there are some problems I found about the best creator being a constructor in Surah Naziyat, I think. So, no, conquering the world or taking over the world, Mahdi would be unjust, if you ask me now, my opinion, to do that. So, you can love the world. It's better to love the world than to conquer the world. Is that not a sign for you? No, that is not the sign for me. I don't believe in conquerors or taking over people who take over the world. I believe that you live your life, live and let live. I believe in truth seekers. I believe in dreamers. What a sign do you want? I've looked at the signs which God says in the Quran are his true signs against polytheists, even against Jews and against Christians. I found discrepancies in it. Now, what sign after the Quran can I want to become a Muslim? What sign would you give me as Amir? You see, you cannot give me a sign when I've got it from the main book, which Allah has been saying that He's sending signs, and through His signs, He's trying to make us see the truth. So when I have shown this, I will give my house for free. Excuse me, what do you mean by that? You mean you're going back to that ayat where, sorry, it has nothing to do with, I will give my house for free, I mean. For what? Where are you going? Uh, sorry, I didn't understand you. And I will give you my car to give. No, sorry, I don't want your car or your house or anything. Thank you. Thank you very much, but no, thank you. Keep, I would not take things, I don't take much for free from anyone. Please enjoy your house, enjoy your car. I want nothing from you but that you see the truth and that you come here in a civilized manner, that we can what I'm doing. I'm not, uh, no, Alhamdulillah, my UAE, I'm not well, so UAE is financially helping me. I cannot have a job, I cannot work. So, United Arab Emirates, to their own Emiratis, that government financial help they're giving. Is UAE good country to stay? Um, I it's it is a good country. I cannot say it's bad. It's a very safe, peaceful country. Yes, it's a good country because it is very peaceful and it is very safe. And I don't think they would allow even a Muslim to hurt an ex-Muslim. So I'm safe here. Is it hard to find job? I will come and work there. Ganache says better than Afghanistan. Oh, much better than Pakistan. Much, much, much better than Afghanistan. It's a very progressive Emirates country, and it's very, very expensive. It's got a very high quality of life. So, sorry, I cannot help you about that you come here and work, because I'm not into the working arena. Thank you, Ganesh. So thank you for being here. Oh, sorry, I just put this on. I had paused it here. Would you like help, Amir Masid? Please, can you? I'm not giving a lie to the Quran. I don't know how to say this. What I'm doing is showing the discrepancies uh, educationally. No personal attacks, please. Okay, if you would like to learn. And if you don't understand how to, because in the comment section, I know you are limited. Um, After I show you this, then you decide. You decide, okay? So even my articulation, I'm not good at conveying properly. I don't have that English, that good command over my language, English language. How about you help me escape my country? Sorry, what we can do? Why would you want to escape your country? Sorry, that is illegal. Um, you can leave your country. I hope you can leave. I will die anytime there is no food, only internet, because there is no food here anymore. So, how are you? Only internet? You have internet and you don't have food? I think you should go to the concerned authorities to help you. I'm sorry that you have no food here. So please reach out to him, concerned authorities. Yes, very crazy. Very sorry to hear this. You that I don't even have an account to send you some money. All right. You what you can do is you have no food. How long have you been surviving without food? Oh my God, I feel really sorry for you. Too many people die here because they never ate. We eat old bread. I got a bunch of, you have a bunch of old bread from 1 year ago and drink rainwater? Amir Masid, is this how you are surviving there? Because America left you? in this is our hard life. Excuse me, not because of America. Then, because of what? Weather? Because there's a, what do you call, famine? There's a famine in Afghanistan? Please, so instead of coming and they're making people suffer, yes. Famine? You know that, but I don't care anymore. I'm ready to go. My grave. I'm really, really my, no, you have to care. Uh, yes, I know you can accept when I don't accept something that's on me, some bad calamity, then it's even harder. So it's good that you have accepted. That's what has made you survive. But caring, we care. Everyone in this country is ready to go to the grave. No, I care. So I'm wasting my time on chat rooms. Oh, yeah, like I can understand. I'm trying to, yes, I can understand trying to pass my time on chats. Oh, I understand. Like my health also not well, and I have to use social media, and I'm crippled. Like do you understand what I'm saying? मैं जैसे psychological problems हैं तो मैं भी do you understand Urdu? I'm also like incapacitated. I'll tell you a secret. Here, if you want to share it with the public, yes, I know Urdu. अच्छा आप उर्दू जानते हैं? अच्छा तो भाई अ, मैं भी टूटी फूटी अभी उर्दू जानती हूँ। पहले पाकिस्तान में बहुत कुछ भूल गई हूँ, लेकिन पाकिस्तान में मैंने सीखा नहीं उर्दू बिकॉज़ मैं फ़ॉरेनर थी यूएई। मैंने स्कूल्स में नहीं सीखा ना कॉलेज में। हाँ, मैंने इंग्लिश ही सीखी है। लेकिन are you so you're surviving by trying to defend your religion, right? Here, you come here, you go to chat rooms, you pass your time like this. It's very, very sad to find this out. मेरे लिए बहुत, when America left, I read the news, yes. When America left, they threw, they threw, they threw food in the water. All our food is in rivers. So that they would starve you people. That I was very angry. I heard that and I was like, what can we do? I was hoping that some of our Muslim leaders would reach out. UAE is sending food. Russia, India is sending food. That's what they did. They wanted to starve you people to death. I heard that. They actually, I heard that but I didn't hear that they threw your food. They're wastage. America is a devil, evil, but they don't show you. Yes, I know. There's one Afghani I was following, and I heard from another Afghani what they are doing. Your brother Afghani, your fellow Afghani, what the Americans have done to starve you people to death. People are helping, but the problem is the places we live is impossible to come to send. Or some places where you live, it's impossible to send food there. I really don't know how you people are living. I would go insane not having food. I can't fast because of my health. You have to climb at least 3 mountains. So, how was America? How were they getting the food before America left? We just eat whatever we find. Yeah, and oh my good, lizard. Last week, some guy found a lizard and cooked it. This is horrifying, atrocious. This is a great crisis. And no one speaks about this. You see, in the mainstream, no one, sorry, this just fell. In the mainstream news, no one has been, please, why don't you make a channel and you talk, just talk about this? Will they allow you? Or you have to use my channel? And then I'm honored. So if there's anything, what I can do is talk about this. Please tell me more. So this will continue later. Sorry, those who have come here as students, learners. Well, who knows what will happen to me? This might be my last chat with you. No, 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 don't say this. No. So I ate stale bread and got sick yesterday. Oh, so America wants you people to starve to death so that you would not be able to take any action against America. Oh, people, Amir Masih, tell me more. I have a save our world. America never lost. No, no, America would never lose. It's a superpower. But it left you starving and even like no water. Is there water? Did you say there was water? But the lizard, cooking lizard and all this. You know, I'm sorry. America. I have nothing to do with America. This about Islam. I'm not influenced by any American or any Westerner. When I was a Shia, they did dirty move. Yes, yes. I saw. You know that video Afghan Bhai. They did, and your president came here to the UAE. Your president is here. That great president, Allah Bajara. The water is from river or rain. Oh, yes. Yes, you told me you drink rainwater. And the rivers are there accessible? How many rivers? Yeah, they left the country and went to UAE. Yes. The president, I thought America would kill the president of Afghanistan. What's his name? So the people are starving. Maybe UAE is helping out. And those in the mountains, UAE is sending food. So I think Qatar, Ashraf Ghani, yes, President Ashraf Ghani. I thought they would kill him, but somehow UAE, he came to UAE. But this country is so big, it's hard to help him. Yes, I see. And America left you starving. I know. That was like a year back. 50% of this country will get help. Only 50%. The rest of the country will suffer and be hungry and die. I'm really, I don't have words for this. And I'm so honored that you are here. I feel like crying. So maybe your news can go out here. Maybe China can help. Did you see the earthquake that day in Iran? No, I heard about an earthquake, not in Afghanistan, but in Iran somewhere. So America, my record is stuck. I really feel very angry at these Americans. In Afghanistan, there was one check on the news. Acha, 1,500 people died. It's amazing that you still believe your faith is strong in Allah. 1,500 people died. They're still finding bodies and the rubble. Life is short. Death can come anytime. So let's make the most out of it for those people, 1,500 people. Afghanistan suffers the most. Out of all the countries, we suffer for 30 years because of America. Definitely, you suffered the most. Salutations unending. America, such a devil, used you people. Oh my God, I hate it. Anyway, I have to go. Help my disabled mother. Oh, to help your disabled. I wish your mother gets well. And what happened to her? I will come back next time, inshallah. Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz, bye. I wish you the best. I hope your mother gets healing. These 1,500 people who have died. Allah Hafiz, brother. My regards to your mother. My loving regards. Okay, I have to take a break. I cannot go on. I'll come back after having some. I'll come. Thank you so much for being here. Please, can we have some prayers uh, for Afghanistan? Victoria willing, the earthquake is really bad. Yes, Victoria. I think it's 2,000 people, not 1,500. 2,000. Victoria willing, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. The earthquake is really bad. And America left them with all hunger, to starve them to death. Thank you, Victoria. 2,000. Can we have some prayers? Who's sending Afghanistan food? They need basic necessities. Victoria, are you in some? Can you help us? NGO, they need help, sister. Yes, sister, I'm in London. Oh, God. Victoria, can we, can you get some NGOs we can help? You can help. Oh, welcome. Lots of love to you. Can we start and can you, um, we can send help to Afghanistan? There is some charities. Yes, yes, the charities helping, but not enough. Thank you so much for helping Afghanistan. God bless you. God bless your country, your city. Um, okay, so there are charities helping out. In Britain, Islamic Relief are doing an appeal for help. I see. And it's okay, Islamic Relief. Any other charitable organizations? £50 to feed a family one food parcel. That's great. Can you please contact Amir Masid? We can send him his family. British Red Cross is another one. Oh, so there's some good news, but it's not enough. But I'm much grateful. Uh, God bless your country, British Red Cross, Islamic Relief. I may God give you everything. All of you helping Afghanistan. Victoria, I'm so grateful you're here. This is why I don't like America. Yes, even I don't like America. So this is for real, right? I heard it from an Afghan Bhai. I also don't like, I hate what they've done. Very good, very good that, very good that I have you here, Victoria. Oh, so it's true, huh? Uh, should have listened to 5.6 earthquake recently also. Oh, magnitude size that happened. It's all over the news. When did it happen? I don't check the news. Whatever comes on YouTube, I don't have a TV, so I don't check the news. I don't put the radio on. 1 week ago, oh, that earthquake that I felt here when I was awake. We felt the tremors here in Dubai. So that earthquake happened in Afghanistan, not Iran. Yes, but Afghanistan had the worst one. Oh, I thought it had happened. Uh, I thought it had happened in Iran. All the houses are gone in the village. Oh, it happened everywhere in Middle East, but Afghanistan had the hardest. I see. Okay. Yes, that I felt it. I was awake here. That is sad, very sad. Yes, I felt the tremors here in Dubai. So, so Red Cross, Britain's Red Cross is helping. You are lucky you are not in Afghanistan. But what if I was in Afghanistan? I wouldn't say that I'm lucky because when people are dying like this, I wish that I died with them. I was there because I don't want to live to see this happening. It just shatters. It kind of shakes my faith. The Afghan Muslims are very strong. They don't give up. Yes, how ironic, right? What, like here, I have given up, have to struggle, and they're they're having earthquakes also. America left them starving to death. Americans are very, very weak. They are very scared that if we leave Afghanistan, they use them and then they left them. One might come and do something to us, and then Islam. Yes, they are scared. That's why they stole their food. They even took their food. And Amir Masih says that not only did they throw it in the rivers, wastage, they're killing humans. One day it's going to come on America. A good point. Thanks. Yeah. One day it's going to, what a waste of food. Oh my God. and human life killing. Yes, both. Oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Yaman first. Imagine all. Oh no no no. Yes, can we imagine all the babies there? And this is America has this great show on. It really cares. I feel very angry. I hate it. I hate it. So Steve Galloway, what is George Galloway is right about America. 50, 550,000 children they killed in Iraq. America acts like the yes, best country, human rights, love, forgive. Yes, he is right. Yes, Victoria, thank you. Thank you. There are very few people who come out. You're a very strong person, really. They did the same to Iraq. Yes, that's what George Galloway said. And Yemen also, showing that, the Saudis and the Houthis and UAE are fighting there. All they want is money for their arms and ammunitions. They're doing it to all Muslim countries. Yes, they don't want Muslim countries to come up. Even my country has to pay them. They're doing it to all rich Muslim countries, poor Muslim countries. They've brought them down to their knees. Why is my thing going down and up? I didn't tap here. The best way to defeat your enemy is to destroy them within. Yes, and that's what America has done. Very horrifying monsters, wicked monsters. I have no words for against America. I have a feeling Pakistan is next. But wasn't Pakistan first, Afghanistan and Pakistan? So what this person saying that what was that lady Kristen? Pakistan is next, meaning starve them to death now. They've already attacked Pakistan inside. You know, like you said, very well put. It's their way, America's way, the best way to defeat. But was Pakistan their enemy? Was Afghanistan their enemy? They just think every cry is against them, like in the Quran it said about the hypocrites. They go mess up, they completely destroy human life, they make them crippled, and then, you know, they think that they will not have any enemy against them. America, I'm talking about. Don't you think Pakistan was also simultaneously at the time of Afghanistan? They used Pakistan, they brought sectarian wars, things, what do you call them, fights. I'm not Muslim myself, I'm Christian, but I have a Syrian friend. She lost all her family in one night. Hmm. America's doing it there too, right? In Syria. Oh my God. Yes. Are you safe? Is your country safe from America? Because very few, even France or they can't say it publicly. She told me they kidnapped her cousin, the American soldier, and she doesn't know where she is. Oh my God, they kidnapped a female. Meaning, did was it America made the Syrian government or someone to kidnap her cousin like that, right? They do it in a covert manner. Yes. Ah, so, and they kidnapped her. She was only 10 years old. How do you take these things? Listening to this, and I trust you, Victoria, that so, oh my goodness. What did it? They just kidnapped her and now she's gone. And how are the hearts of the Syrians to take this? I would go crazy. Yes, it makes me upset thinking about it. I'm more than a, but I let God sort them out. Patience is great virtue, patience in. Yes, so all we can say to these Muslims who are being, what would you say, killed, mass murdered, is that trust in Allah. And when you're dying, like, you have our love. It makes us upset, but they are used to it. You're brave, you're courageous, you have a heart. I don't have a, I don't know how I can take this. So, meanwhile, as I'm doing this against Islam, the Quran and all this, I want the Muslims to know that I'm with them and that God is with them. Muslims, be strong when this happens to them because they are say they say life is a test. Yes, yes, of course we are with them. Victoria Willing also says from Britain, London, that because uh, that she is with you, Britain, the British Red Cross is with you, London is with you, Muslims around the world suffering because of this superpower, Dajjal, um, the Dajjal of the time, superpower America. So, Victoria, the reason why I'm saying giving out your messages, reading them out, is that when I stop, when this ends, the chat room, the chat will go, might go away. I might not be able to save it. Go back to the topic at Sarah Jawad X. Patrick Ladniak. America is great. Ha ha. Ha. Patrick, uh, I need a break. Of who is? I don't know. Patrick has just joined us. Patrick, welcome. Who are you? After what I've been told by Amir Masid and Victoria Willing, seconding, it. Uh, I'm. I don't think. I don't care. Patrick Ledniak. Did I pronounce your name, last name properly? They deserve. Who deserves it? Let them starve. They don't deserve any food. Where are you from, Patrick? Muslims? You want? No. Oh, please, Patrick. I will not tolerate this. You are Polish. No, no, no one. Well, you are Polish. Wow, yeah. Victoria Willing says, wow. You mean they deserve no food because they are Muslims? And you know the ISIS, who created the ISIS, put fire on Muslims. I can't believe, Patrick Ledniak, what you have just written here, typed. No, 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 no. I vehemently disagree with you. I don't lie. No, no, Patrick, I don't lie. I'm just shocked at what you are writing against Muslims. This is not, what I'm doing is not against Muslims. I love and care for humanity. whether they are Muslims, Christians, Jews, polytheists. So Victoria Willing is saying, Patrick, are you feeling okay, Patrick? Help me burn the Quran then. No, I won't help you burn the Quran. It's very childish stuff. I don't do these childish things. Neither will I help you to put the Muslims on fire. That is, no, no, no. Just because the Prophet or the Quran, it doesn't mean that we Shias, extremists killing us in Pakistan, we never ever, uh, this means the Pakistani Shias are so strong, would never ever think of doing such a thing to the our fellow Muslim Sunnis, extremists. You are scared, I knew it. You should fire you. Patrick, where do you come from? I don't believe it that you are from a Polish. I know you a secret Muslim. No, oh, come on now with that Poland mate. Check my name. Poland mate. Check my name. Okay, you are from Poland. But listen, don't, because, let's have peace here. Let's work out for humanity. I'm a secret human being for humanity, standing for humanity. I'm not a secret Muslim. And you don't say, not even a level headed, here we have Victoria Willing, who is a Christian. She would totally disagree with you. So, will you tell Victoria, a Christian, that she's a secret Muslim? We care for human beings first and foremost. Forget the religion. Victoria is not a Muslim, secret Muslim. My goodness. Please, I've had enough. My heart can't take what Amir Maseed has told us, and you are uh, talking about these things when humanity's Afghanistan, people are starving to death. People are starving to death. Why are you backing up them? Oh my God, I'm not Muslim, I'm Christian. Victoria is a Christian. And even if I'm an ex-Shia, ex-Muslim, why are you saying this against us? We are helping humans. Victoria is right. Patrick Ladniak, why are you backing up them? If you are not Muslim, why are you helping them? Why not? Why not help human beings? Patrick Ladniak, don't help any Muslim, even if the Muslim is a baby. One time I was helped in London. Today, I was a Muslim. Oh my God, I do support Donald Trump or something. Victoria Willing. Victoria, just, let's not let him. Sorry, Patrick, but if you are really this will, I'm responsible because, please, Europeans, don't listen to Patrick Ladniak. We can bring up great change peacefully. Let us be great ones. If some Muslim ISIS have done this, it doesn't make all Muslims that we should kill them or something like this. So please, no hatred for Muslims. We want to save all lives, Muslim, Christian. We want to save humanity. And it should have nothing to do with what religion, what race, what culture, creed you come from. There are peaceful Muslims. There are many outside. Many. I'm just saying the truth, Zara. Don't be rude. I'm not the one to be rude, Patrick Ladniak. All Muslims in Chinese camp. That's not right. You cannot punish. Why don't you go and punish the Americans? They are the monsters, devils who killed 50,000 children, God knows how many. Why don't you listen to George Galloway? All Muslims in Chinese camp. No, this is this is not what I want or what a human being would want. We want peace, and if you're a Muslim, I've been savior. No one has come after me, stabbing me to death. I'm in a Muslim country, in my own country. Baby, there are peaceful Muslims here in the UAE. They didn't come out and stab me. How can you say all Muslims are alike? For a few. Even in other religions, haven't there been terrorists? Even in atheism, communists, haven't there been terrorists? I'm not the one to be rude with you, Patrick. You're the one who's saying what you're saying, and so by stopping the baby Muslim, you want to kill the baby Muslim? Goodness. You've got a tyrant in you. You've got a terrorist in you. I'm not allowing. Let him say what he wants to say. So what Poland is good. So what Poland is good. Actually, someone like you is giving a bad name to Poland. Actually, he's right. Polish is very racist. I looked it up. No wonder he's saying this. Victoria Willing. Victoria Willing, you need to stop your hate and racism in your country. At Patrick Ledaniak. We have no Muslim in Poland. Okay, good for you. You have no Muslim. Why don't you rest in peace then? Be in peace, go in peace, and leave the Muslims alone. Leave the Quran alone, leave the Muslims alone. What if a Muslim burnt a Bible? You're Christian, right? How will you feel? Poland will agree with you, Patrick Ledniak, but is Poland for humanity or not? You see, even in Pakistan, as a Shia, when I was a Shia living in Pakistan, I'm not Christian. Are you atheist? Okay, so I follow Lucifer, not Jesus. Okay, you follow Satan. That's why you're saying this. Yes, you worship the devil. Come off it. I don't think you mean what you have been saying. Have you been drinking? Maybe there's a lot of propaganda against the Muslims. But you know who's behind all this? Yes, I drink your blood. Oh, goodness. Patrick, please come off it. May God, let's take a deep breath. Let's do some meditation. I'm not drinking anyone's blood, so I'm not the same as you. I don't agree to you. I saw your videos. Do you agree with me? No, no, no. I don't agree with you against Muslims. They've killed so many of my Shias. I've never said what you have said here against the Sunni Muslims, even against Al Qaeda. You know, I was like, why would Americans kill his daughter, the Al Qaeda leader? Take revenge on them. No, we're not allowed. You know, our Shia ulamas in Palestine, they told us long time ago, this suicide bombing is haram. We won't allow you. They took out a fatwa. Khomeini, I don't know if he was a CIA agent or what they've done to Iran now. But what they've done to Iran is not a true Shia country. Iran is not a true Shia country. For me, I was very positive, like Aga Khan, about about Islam. I'm not rude. I want good for you, and I hope you turn into a beautiful angel. Bye. Help me burn all mosques. I will not help you burn the Afghans. I think he's not well. When I'm not well, maybe I think you need help. You need a social worker to come and help you. I totally disagree, totally vehemently disagree. He's crazy. Yes, he's gone. Are you? Maybe you are not crazy, but what may have happened? You take your anger out on the Muslims. I'm allowing you to say what you want to say. Just don't burn all mosques and Afghans. It's Patrick. We don't. I don't want to call you. I don't want to call you crazy, but I bless you. I bless you. Is he Islamophobe? Uh, I he's. I don't think he's in his. I think we all lose our minds sometimes. That's what it is. I bless you, Patrick Ledniak. I bless your family. I bless your country. I wish, may God bless your country. May God bless you. May God bless your family. Uh, we don't want any bad for Poland. Don't bless me. Then what shall I say? If I say bless you, then you say don't bless me. If I say no, I don't agree to these uh, violent ways against even Muslims who killed Shias in Pakistan. See, all Muslims, we don't generalize in Pakistan even. Now, you would say, I'm rude, but I'm blessing you. Okay, I'm not blessing you, but I hope God blesses you, right? And I wish prosperity, peace for your country too. Let's work together. Would you help me? I've known Europeans to be level headed, loving, trustworthy, reliable. I lived in London in my childhood. What is it that makes you hate someone? Patrick, I want to drink your milk. Sorry, I'm haven't been a mother. Can I drink your milk? You can drink. It's better if you drink. Show me. Show you what? Patrick, please. Victoria Willing is like, show me your legs and arms. Never show me your belly. Sorry, I cannot do this. I want to drink your milk like a baby. Sorry, I haven't not. I don't have any milk. I'm already very sick, unwell, unhealthy. So, yeah. No, I don't show my bellies or my legs or arms like that. In public, I usually go fully covered. I mean, arms covered and legs covered here. I'm going to give you 20 babies. Patrick, I don't really, please don't joke. Please, just be serious. We've heard Afghanistan suffering. And if you don't know, find out the truth that America, superpowers behind this, they left Afghanistan suffering, the children, babies suffering. Afghanis are very strong Muslims. They how they have endured this. Who cares about? I do. I care about Afghanistan. If you don't care about Afghanistan, you don't like us, you hate, even you don't believe in me saying that I'm an ex-Shia, ex-Muslim, uh, you can leave. This is not for you. Okay? So, bye bye. I hope you have some love come back when you realize what is a human being. When you respect yourself, you care for yourself, you truly will care for another human being. I think that you don't care for yourself. So I hope Victoria, he doesn't care for himself. If he cared for himself, he would truly be a good human being. He would be a caring human being. So, yes. Okay. Victoria, thank you so much for being here. And God bless you. God bless your whole country immensely, your family members, your friends. It's late in London. Yes, yes. I'll let you go. I also need to go. There's a headache coming on. Take care and pray and help Afghans. Yes, please pray for Afghanis and help. Thank you. Victoria Willing is saying, take care and pray and help Afghans. Don't please, if you financially also, if you are able, please help Afghanis. Bless you as well. Thank you so much. Bye, sister. Bye, sister. Lots of love. Lots of love to you, Londoners, British Cross, um, British Red Cross, all of you who have come here and care for humanity. Bye for now. Hope to see you again. I'll be so honored if you would join me. And I have a headache coming on. I need to also rest, take tea, and then, sorry, I don't know when I will be coming back again for another live stream. Take care. It was such an honor to have you here, Victoria Willing and Amir Masid and Patrick Ladniak. We care for you. We want you to see. We want you to see become a human being, great human being for yourself.